Hello, beans. This is the Blue Bean Harvest number one. Welcome to one and all. We are awakening humanity on this Roy's Radio. And I am a shell of a man labelled Roy Thomas Dow. Yeah, welcome. I want to talk about the big G, God, Abba. I don't think we talk about God, the big G, Abba enough. And all things to do with God and Abba. And I've done a whole presentation about this. But first, just a little background. I've lived here in this place for 8 years. I'm in southeast Queensland, and I've grown more and more spiritually aware to the point where all I want to do is talk about this, and I'm sharing this with you now. After 8 years and all sorts of things like explorations into music and writing. The house that I'm in, I'll talk about this in the presentation very briefly as well, is going to be sold by the church to fix the church hall roof, which is adjacent to the church. And they're going to sell the house, and if I have to move, it's going to be unaffordable for me. And if I stay, it might be unaffordable. So I'd like to buy the house. So this is the catalyst that's in operation in my life at the moment. And what it's causing me to do is, forcing me to do in a way, although everything is choice, is to look at raising money by selling my books, which means that I'm asking for your patronage. So what do you get in return? Well, you get some books, but you also get me talking about divine truth. And let's go through the presentation now. I'm just going to dive straight into it. And I'm asking you to share this with as many people as you can. I need a very, very quick response to this so that I can get moving. You'll understand as we go through, okay? So this is the Blue Bean Harvest number one. Welcome to one and all. We are awakening humanity on this Roy's Radio. With me, the shell of a man labelled Roy Thomas Dow. So who am I? Oh, well, I would identify myself in the following way. I'm a polarised expression of creative mind, and I'm here to share my truth. And the truth is that I'm God, and so are you. I'll say that again. The truth is that I'm God, and you are too. I shall explain these things as we go forward in the very near future. I'm only going to focus on things of a divine nature. That's because divine nature is all there is. I'm going to reference things and people, behaviour, aspects of mind and moment. I'm going to talk about small mind and growing into divine self. Very simply, there's only two directions that we can go. There's only two forms of movement, and I'll explain this. Please remember, I can only say what I'm saying and do what I'm doing. If I trigger you emotionally, if you feel negative or whatever towards me, please ask yourself why. Remember that all blame lies within perception. Okay? So you choose to perceive what you believe. Ask yourself why. Yes. All answers are within yourself, and I wish to find everyone find their true self. There's no threat to anyone or anything here, certainly not from me. Know this. My intention is to explain how things work within the universal mind as creation. I'm going to talk of everyday things we experience, what we see, what we hear, what we do. Talk of things like our thoughts, their workings and their significance. Talk about love and forgiveness, how we can all simply allow and trust creation, how he can embrace and transcend all things. Again, please remember, these are important messages and truths I'm just sharing generally, that anger and violence are the result of fears and frustrations, exactly the same as the actions of those that seek to or do control others. This behaviour is never loving. Free will is the most important gift we have. I'm going to talk about war and suffering. I'm talking about racism. I'm going to talk about abuse. We are all the one divine nature. Being human nature in the dream of separation. We are all one divine nature, being human nature in the dream of separation. And it's now time for all those that choose to awaken, to do it, yeah? I'm not Jesus Christ of the Bible stories. To me, that references to an ideal born of the ego that is small mind, not truth. I'm responding to a highly effective catalyst at this time, and I'm asking for the help of you all as universal creation. Identifying yourself as part of the process at this moment of sharing, of change and growth. Just pause here and please consider the significance of helping me, help all of us grow towards becoming a part of this change in this new beginning, here and now. Helping me by buying the books is akin to joining and embracing the change I speak of. It's a conscious choice. I'm talking about engaging with a shift in mind, changing belief and expanding into the awareness of divine truth. This is our only purpose in our lives, to become the divine awareness. I live in a house in Queensland, Australia, which is owned by the Lutheran Church, and I've enjoyed 8 years here. The church need to fix the church hall roof, a building that sits adjacent to the church, and the money from this will come from the sale of the house I currently live in. I don't want to come under a new landlord. The rent will probably double and it will be unaffordable. If I move further into town, then again, even though I work full time currently doing something else, it will again be unaffordable. So what I want to do is to buy the house and to keep doing what I'm doing now, here, in this moment, because it's this moment that's driving all this opening and sharing. So I need to sell, to do what I want to do now, initially, I need to sell 60,000 books to pay tax and have enough left to buy the house. And then I'll begin to focus on the work. 60,000, it sounds a lot. I'll explain in a minute. It breaks down to a very small number. So I write and publish myself. 1331 Press is my publishing house. It's just me working at home. But I haven't done anything with the books until now. And so I've identified this moment as the moment when I should be selling them, because I've got a reason to do it, to stay here, buy the house, and to begin to share my truth in a divine awareness. So I ask for your patronage as an author, publisher, and broadcaster of the divine truth. So 60,000 books, as I said, it sounds a lot, but over 6 months, for example, it actually breaks down when you consider the fact that I've got 4 books for sale, which we'll have a look at in a minute, and I've got more coming as well. I'm ready to publish another 2 volumes of poetry, and there's another particular book that I want to get out quite quickly, an important book. in this unfolding. So 4 books for sale, that's only 90 people a day buying the set of 4 books every day for 6 months. 90 people a day. I mean, there's billions of people in the world. Or you could say it's 360 people a day just buying Charlie's Guide, which is a book on spiritual growth. So please share this video link and the opportunity presented here. Remember to include postage and packaging. Details will be included below. Okay. Charlie's Guide is priced at $20 Australian. It acts as a catalyst with new points of reference to reason on. I'll read you a little bit from the book. It says on the back something I wrote in 20th of the 12th, 2021. So it's 20122021. Remember, the word we hear is enough to change our being. And it begins like this. Yesterday is gone, with but a single simple expression of love. All that is. One spark of an idea, one dream to explore, to see and create. Abracadabra, I create what I speak. So that's Charlie's Guide, $20. Charlie's poem is an illustrated poem. It's a book poem. It's all about the removal of money as a means of transaction. Strawberry Angel and the Bean, that's $16. Strawberry Angel and the Bean is $25, which is, sorry, this one. This big one. It's one big epic rhyming poem of nearly 40,000 words, and it's an allegorization that just references the transfiguration of small self to divine awareness. And Turning the Plough, that's $25, by the way. And Turning the Plough, priced at $20. That is my first collection of poems. As I said, I've got another 2 ready to go. So that's $20, Charlie's Guide. $16 for Charlie's poem. $25 for Strawberry Angel and the Bean. And Turning the Plough is $20. 2 more collections of poetry will be published very soon, and another important work for changing mindset. So I'm asking people to buy books directly from me. I'm nearly completed setting up a Square online store thing so that we can streamline order and dispatch, but I haven't got it set up yet. I don't know how long it's going to take. So until then, and to kick things off, and I need to kick things off quickly, please, I'm simply providing a bank account number and a BSB sort code thing for direct bank transfers to pay for the books, including postage and packing, remember. I'll add international payment details in the sense of IBANs or whatever, I don't know how it works, for overseas orders as soon as I can. And then email me with your name. All the details will be below. Email me with your name and the order details, the books you want and where you want me to send them, along with your proof of payment, like a payment receipt, and I will send them to you. This is the most direct operation that I can think of. It will afford me the biggest, quickest and easiest returns. It's a win-win. You get the content of the books. They are all contain spiritual truth, and they will all help you on this journey. Once you start to open up like a flower, it's you'll find you just gravitate towards more and more of the same, and you tend to leave other things behind. So yes, I'll email me with the book's details along with proof of payment, and I'll send them to you. This all really seems simple to me, very straightforward. I will accept straight donations to help out. If you want to send 1,000, 10,000, or $1 million, I'm joking, whatever. I will accept everything with gratitude and with thanks. Thank you. So to recap, the catalyst in my life has created this moment. I believe it's pushing me to share truth so that I can sell books and continue sharing truth. I'm receiving help through the patronage in book sales to effectively fund this whole process of sharing truth and bringing change. I'm going to broadcast as often as I can. I don't know about the frequency or the regularity at the moment. I'll cover things that mentioned, and I'll cover things that are asked about in any emails. Long emails, I'm not going to read all the emails through. I don't know how much time I'm going to have. But I'll get to some stuff. I'm not the Messiah. I'm God, like you are. Understand that. I'll explain things to help you find new expanded awareness and appreciate divine truth. Bring it into your life. Please share this to all and any. Let's find heaven together here and now. Nothing is impossible to me. If the collective I of small mind can apply all their energy to this moment, this suggestion, this change, this beginning, this search for growth, then the change will come more quickly to each and all of us. Such are the interacting ripples in the great pond of life. So this is my offering to you. It's one of unconditional love. It's something I bring with joy to this moment. It's something to choose to be a part of for yourself. I'm not looking to create a big movement or organisation here. I understand this is very much something within. It's strictly for the individual. And I would suggest never discuss your journey. Just repeat truth as perceived in innocence. When you understand how the journey works, you can interact with it in new ways, different ways. So please act now and share this presentation to all you know. Please buy the books and support me. There's lots in there for you. Work in every moment for yourself. Try and understand what I'm meaning there, moment and self. So before I go, let's take a step together with something to go on until next time. So the first thing you might wish to do is to begin to understand what a moment is. A moment is now. And know that within every moment in your own, personal awareness is your only opportunity to grow in love towards an awareness of the big G, God or Abba. Understand I mean every moment. Every moment is your only opportunity to change direction or continue in the right direction. I can't stress it enough. Be on your guide to the actions of small mind beings. There may be over 75 million people globally ready to hear the truth. It is a choice to become. In love and light, I say praise be to the big G, which of course is you and me. Love is all around us. Until next time, bye beans.